Hello students. Up to the last session of the chapter Health and Hygiene, we had discussed different types of communicable as well as non-communicable diseases. From today's session, we are going to discuss the disease prevention. Means how we can prevent the occurrence of different kinds of diseases. This proverb is very common to you all, that is, the prevention is better than cure. That means that it is better to take the steps to prevent the disease before its occurrence. So it is better and easier to stop a problem or illness from happening than to stop or correct it after it has already started. This can be possible by maintaining hygiene, so we can protect ourselves from the diseases, or we can prevent the occurrence of diseases by maintaining proper hygiene. So there are mainly two types of hygiene: personal hygiene and community hygiene. In our today's session, we will discuss personal hygiene. Few techniques of personal hygiene. So first of all, what is personal hygiene? Personal hygiene is defined as the principle of maintaining cleanliness and grooming of the external body. Maintaining a high level of personal hygiene will help to increase self-esteem and self-confidence also. So personal hygiene includes our healthy lifestyle. By maintaining healthy lifestyle, we can maintain the personal hygiene, and also by good habits. These all are related to the cleanliness of our body. So these habits or personal hygiene actually include bathing, washing of hands, brushing of teeth, care of hair, cutting of nails, care of eyes, wearing clean clothes, and regular medical checkup. First, we will talk about the bathing. You know, bathing is very essential in our daily routine. So, what is the importance of bathing? Bathing is means of achieving cleanliness by washing away dead skin cells, dirt, and soil, and as a preventive measure to reduce the incidence and spread of diseases. You know that our skin contains so many sweat pores. Through that sweat pores, sweating takes place always. And this sweat actually is a mixture of fat and salts. So fatty, as it contains fats, so its nature is actually sticky. So sweating makes the skin sticky, and by that it can produce bad smell. Bathing with soap reduce body odors by washing away sweats, and too much of accumulation of sweat can cause the skin irritation or skin infections also. So bathing can keep the body fresh, free from dirt and germs. Next is hand hygiene. Washing of hands is very essential because dirty hands contain so many germs, and if we will not wash our hands properly, especially before taking meals, what will happen? The germs that are attached with our skin will enter to our stomach and will create health problem. So hand washing removes the germs from hands. That's why it is very much essential or necessary to wash our hands before meal. Washing of hands also helps prevent infections because people frequently touch their eyes, nose and mouth with their dirty hands unknowingly. So removing germs through hand washing therefore helps to prevent diarrhea and respiratory infections, and may even help to prevent the skin and eye infections also. Next is brushing our teeth. So what is the importance of brushing? If you don't brush properly, some of the food remains sticking to the teeth, gives the bad bacteria in your mouth many hours to feast on. The debris means the food remains that are there in the teeth and release acids, and this acid actually cause tooth decay or cavities, and also it can cause gum diseases. So for that you have to brush properly twice a day. So here are some tips to help you look after your teeth. First, brush at least twice a day. Use fluorinated toothpaste, means the toothpaste which contain fluorine. Brush thoroughly with soft bristled toothbrush. Limit acidic drinks, sugary foods, sticky foods like burgers, noodles, this all. Protect your teeth from injury. Eat calcium-rich food items and visit dentist if you are having any problem in teeth. Next is care of hair. Hair is very essential, or means you can tell that it helps to increase our looks. So what are the hair care tips? First, wash your hair regularly. Washing your hair regularly ensures that your scalp and hair is free of dirt and excess oil. Use chemical-free shampoos. Combing is very essential. Combing your hair properly. Dry your hair naturally, because sometimes so many are using the hair dryers. These dryers are not good for your hair. So dry your hair naturally. Massaging is very important. Normal massaging or massaging with oil, because it increases the blood circulation in the scalp and help in the hair growth. Trim your hair regularly, because it also helps in the increase of hair length. So by that, today I am ending the session. In the next session we will discuss the other hygiene methods. Till then, bye and have a nice day.